good morning to you out there with Gidigbam to watch us and to listen to us on top Inside Niger. Thank you. So you join us again on top this wonderful edition of this program where we say whenever we come like this, Mondays to Fridays in the mornings, go first of all carry you enter for Inside Wetin Day for the front pages of newspapers, after which we'll come carry Sabi person enter for studio to break down some of the big stories them where they happen inside the country right now. One of the big gist where they the mouth of everybody, na the Igiaga between PDP. So till the thing lead to blow, to drama, wetin be like live action film inside Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory yesterday. Some people now don't they call for foreign intervention. Some don't they call Presido to put mouth into the matter. But to take Sabi more, you go need to join us later after the front pages of newspaper. And still, the kidnapping of schoolgirls from Kebbi State still they cause plenty Igiaga. If you enter for inside newspapers now, the ones then will survive, don't they share the horrible, the painful, the shocking experiences we then go through that night. All that one go feature later inside the show. But for now, no go anywhere because when we come back sharp, we'll give you waiting day for the pages of newspapers. Welcome back. The Punch newspaper, 9 front this morning, and for the UN discussion, United States Representative Nicki Minaj, all of them now don't come out now. They para seriously against the kili inside Nigeria. Tinubu don't they go for South Africa and Angola to go attend the G20 and EU summit. Foreign exchange reserves don't increase to $46.7 billion, and that now the highest in 7 years. Tinubu don't get the ambassador list when he give to DSS. They don't clear them and they don't return them back to RAM. And the big story for inside the Punch newspaper, now on the Kebbi school kidnap, survivors don't begin now. They share the experience of a horror we then face that night. The hostel workers, the family of the vice principal we then kill. Others, they talk very shocking stories them. Parents, they cry. And Senate don't make up their mind to touchlight the 145 billion naira Safe School Fund. And for another heavy drama inside Nigeria right now, on top who gets the PDP? PDP governors now so they resist Wike to take over their secretariat. Not be small Gbos as police blow tear gas against top people of PDP. Makinde, Bala, Turaki, Wike, not be small clashing inside the heart of Abuja yesterday. Pension fund don't increase to 26 trillion naira. And right now, fearful everywhere say Oshun herbalist don't kill that missing FRSC officer and daughter. House of Representatives say they want to begin to touchlight wetin cause where outside countries now, foreign and now don't they get interest inside Edo Museum. Enter for inside the Punch newspaper, you go see all of that and many more. The Guardian newspaper come follow closely and it say House of Representatives they in a very noisy, confused session on top the powers where INEC get to the monitor party activities. UN world leaders they ask for faster action on Paris Agreement. ASU reject the plan of federal government to increase salary. And the big story for inside the Guardian, fear of moving towards one party, they increase more and more as the wahala for PDP don't they get worse. So they beat each other, they eat on bloody. Biafra Lobby Network na in the ginger the campaign of Christian genocide inside US. We'll talk that one, how that story they go. Enter the Guardian, you go see them. Not be smart, you know, for a long time. No be glitches all over the world. People that way they use internet being suffer like some website shuts down. House of Representatives say them go touchlight oil sector, anchor borrowers' money and abandoned properties them. And the last for inside the Guardian newspaper, Kebbi school kidnapping don't set off military push, political igiaga, and some alarm around some areas inside the country. The Guardian will give you all of that and plenty others more. The Vanguard newspaper come out now to say Nigeria, 19 countries, they high risk of debt distress. IMF, now they talk that one, enter there, make you know what they talk about. Afeba Balola, they tell NUC, we be join body of universities them, say make they this seriously with illegal universities them. INEC Chamo say beavers, stop voter impersonation, but network gap still dey on ground. Can will be joined body of Christians. They insist, say yes, that they kill Christians through away inside Nigeria. And the big one for inside Vanguard on top the struggle for leadership of PDP. Wike governors clash as police fire tear gas. Turaki, Mohammed, they find international help to save opposition. Now so Wike sit down in moto as police they fire tear gas. Turaki don't postpone PDP National Working Committee to today will be Wednesday and say Nigeria democracy they in serious danger. Shetima they move to Kebbi as Tinubu don't vow, make a very strong promise to rescue the kidnapped students them. And he also condemned the killing of General Uba, and the vice principal wife don't come out now to share the experience of how bandits take kill her husband. House of Reps, they find say make them reduce the age to qualify for dragging chair of governor and senators to 30 years old. Nigeria external reserve don't increase to $46 billion, and that now the highest in 7 years. And on issue of AFCON, that Africa Cup of Nations, when they come up, Chile don't bring in 3 new players to Super Eagles, and it don't push out 3 after World Cup qualifiers. The Vanguard go tell you all of that and more. The Nation newspaper can say foreign reserves don't increase to the highest in 7 years at $46.7 billion. Tinubu don't they move to South Africa and Angola to attend G20 Leaders Summit and the AU-EU meeting. For the students, then we then kidnap President don't send Shetima to Kebbi. First Lady said this thing na attack on education, and Chief of Army Staff don't tell soldiers to step up everything that they do to rescue these girls. Can't Christians targeted killings claim get as it be? Now wetin SANs, XVC and others they disagree with be that. Factions, they in serious battle to control PDP headquarters. Police shoot tear gas. Wike show to take support Anyanwu Group. Makinde Bala stand to support Turaki Group. Anyanwu Group don't suspend 3 governors and others them. And Makinde don't come out now. They explain wetin make am separate from Wike. And 44 House of Representative members don't ask President to order the release of Nnamdi Kanu. All of that, they inside the Nation newspaper of today. The Daily Trust newspaper can say, see how people they with the recycle battery, they poison Nigerians. Federal government go introduce TIV and NUPE degree programs. At $46.7 billion, foreign reserve don't hit a 7-year high. And the Kebbi kidnapping, students don't come out now. They share the experience of how these bandits take attack their school. And on the issue of PDP, Turaki, Wike camps. Now so then Gbos themselves for inside Secretariat. You will see the picture there, how the fight and the blowing, everything take go down. Health workers strike, don't quench work inside hospitals. 44 lawmakers don't write Tinubu and they ask may they release Nnamdi Kanu. And one blind man don't come out, they explain, say see why he apply for immigration work. The Daily Trust will give you all of that and more. And the Nigerian Tribune. Kebbi school children kidnapping. The wife of the vice principal we then kill. Don't come out now, they share the experience of how they take kill our husband. UNICEF, First Lady, they para against the attack and asking say they should do everything to get these students back. Again, ASU, they accuse Ogbonge government say they're never ready to meet all of their demands and try to say they go shut down work and do strike all over the country. Christians, they face genocide for northern Nigeria, Middle Belt. Now wetin can the yarn be that? 44 House of Representative members don't write Tinubu asking him to abeg use in constitutional power to release Nnamdi Kanu immediately. And PDP's day of tear gas and katakata, Makinde, Bala Mohammed, Wike, Anyanwu, others Gbos themselves over Wadata Plaza. Day is about to break for new PDP and for our democracy. Namakinde and that one, enough is enough. PDP no belong to one person. Nabala yanda one. New party leadership, they thank Nigerians for supporting democracy. And the side we support Wike don't pursue Turaki, Mohammed, Makinde, Bode George, others from the party. They even dissolved the ESCOs of Oyo, Ekiti, Bauchi, Lagos, and many more. Technology don't end the timing of voter impersonation. Now waiting INEC Chamo the yarn be that. Issuing Eurobond go boost Nigeria foreign reserve. Okay, now boost Nigeria foreign reserve to $46.7 billion. Central Bank of Nigeria now get that one. And one report of body matter for inside the Nigerian Tribune don't show say if you get cat, it can double your risk of schizophrenia. To take note in schizophrenia be, enter for inside the Nigerian Tribune, and that report will be helpful to you. And going into a little bit of sports before we go draw the curtain on the Punch Sports Extra this morning. Osimhen don't they calm everybody down. So people they first say gay jury, no, calm down. Everything is all right on this side. Lazio, they welcome offer for Dele Bashiru. Okoronko say no shaking. As they no put on for inside calf award, nothing. She move. Gala, they hold back on Lukman. United don't launch explosive 200 million euros move for Vini. Arsenal don't put Jesus and others up for sale. Estevao, now the people don't they do chon say if you win Ballon d'Or. Yamal don't swear. Promise say in go write Barcelona history. Who be Africa best as Osimhen they face serious competition from Salah, Hakimi, Ajibade, Nnadozie, all of them they find a way to win the honors. Ex-star don't tell the Reds to sell Salah. Joshua's partner, before partner, where they do busking together, don't go now, they help Paul as Ezechukwu don't join Auburn University. And this, now everything we'll get to give you on top the front pages of newspapers for today. But try, make you get at least one of these papers, make you read the full gist, make you stay informed. Don't forget to join us tomorrow, same time, same station for another beautiful edition of front pages of newspaper inside Nigeria. But for now, no go anywhere because the big stories them now they come up next inside the show.
Hello, my country people of Nigeria. It don't take small where I say you. Maybe now one of the reasons why rumors in the spread say Kebbi don't leave the media space. But you know what? Say no to fake news. Because I never get tired and I know they retire. I just change gears small and make we enjoy ourselves better. Before you don't listen to me and that voice they sweet you, the analysis they tutorial. Now you go to watch me live on top CHRICED Radio and television. We will go to break that news analysis well for you. On top of newspaper radio, big story when they happen. Inside program what we call Inside Nigeria. You go join our well because we go break down for you, you go reason with us and you go understand the grammar well. Wetin you need to do now to follow us on top www.criceradioandtv.com or you can follow us on top all our social media platforms. My name is Kolawole Omoneye. On top CHRICED Radio and Television, your matter, now we own.
Welcome back. You're still on top inside Niger. My name na Princess Aniana, and big tourists them inside Nigeria today don't show. But don't forget, say Mondays to Fridays, you fit join us live on top our Facebook and on top our YouTube at CHRICED Radio TV to enjoy this program. And if you follow us on all other social media platforms at CHRICED Radio TV. Our website na www.chrisedradioandtv.com. You feel listen to us through that platform. Now, coming back inside the studio this morning, a lot of things them don't they happen for the country. From say about 2 days ago, we wake up to hear say some bad guys them inside early momo, like in that hour of some say 3 o'clock, some say 4 o'clock, some say 5 o'clock. Say they enter a government girls comprehensive school inside Kebbi states and go pack their girls them. Now, well, God Presido don't put mouth for the matter. First lady don't put mouth. Different joint bodies them don't put mouth. Even I mean now they don't move, go there. They don't say to everybody work together. But the students, some of them will survive. The matron, the house mistress, and then even the wife of the vice principal, way they shoot. All of them don't come out now. They share the terrible experience, the horrifying experience we then go through. That now one of the things them go they put eye inside. But I get Kola Wale on money to take follow me talk this one. Kola, good morning.
Good morning, Princess.
Good to have you back, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay, all right. So in your absence, a lot happened. They go pack girls for inside Government Girls Comprehensive Secondary School inside Kebbi State. First of all, how the news take hit you?
Yeah, today shocking because no be the first time, no be the second, no be the third.
True.
In fact, we don't lose count about number of incidences like this. So they shocking. The only thing the way I just feel and be say, oh, so we still have this kind of situation in the country. How soon we go stop to end this kind of calamity? So now how I take feel and be that, because when it's almost maybe a few years ago where we don't witness this kind of situation, good things say to everything they okay. But these people don't already know where they can get what attention. You hardly hear say they go carry boys. And you know what girl child education mean. You know the number of countries that are pushing for girl child education. And you know the number of attention where you go get where they hear say they don't carry girls come out. Remember, in the story, then they see adults, they see person will not be student,
Yes.
then they drop them. They are interested in
The
those girls. It's either probably to do swap, to bargain for deal, to get ransom, or for them to register their presence in the country, that despite effort with federal government being the talks and they put in place, so we stand gidigba, nothing to us. So it's unfortunate.
But he get a part. Yesterday I asked Victor, my guest for this show, and I also like to hear from you. Now, when this thing happened, when the tactical team, the Kebbi police, they talk, they say, immediately they send, the residents and they talk, say they hear the shooting, they hear the panic and everything. Say these people were there for, some mentioned even about an hour. No any help from anywhere. But the tactical team of police don't come out say, actually, they actually send their people there. Those people engaged the bandits in serious exchange of fire. But say the bandits have already scaled fence with these girls and ran into the bush. And this thing now bring me to the question why I still asked yesterday, how is it that sometimes police go say they engage in firepower shooting with these people? You don't wound anybody. You don't rescue. How did these people carry 25? Okay, they say 26. I think they say 2 don't escape. Like 26 girls. And you don't shoot anybody. You don't rescue anyone. But you say you engage in fire shooting with them. How is that even possible?
Yeah, so many factors are involved anyway. Sometimes if they are not careful, you go end up even killing the person where you intend to rescue. And these people, they know that they can use those girls to at least protect themselves. And you again, in the course of say you want to protect these people, you may have to trade with caution. And apart from that, sometimes when you say, oh, we attempt to attack them and stuff, these people don't already go before they come, they do this shooting of, okay, to just scare people away and what have you. If they operate for over an hour before we hear this kind of situation, it means say we get weak intelligence. From this incident now, you go see, say, people go, they put eyes on top of schools. Again, you understand? They will get more attention. But let 6 months go, 1 year go, everything go, they relax. I've been there for one journey yesterday, somebody be inside a particular school in a bushy location. The parents say, how they no go free take attack? Say, where school come dey? When they do those schools, they don't even factor this insecurity that time. Sometimes they build schools in some of those locations to bring development to that location. But unfortunately, school will not dey enough now. If you now ask government to go and be relocating those guys, even I remember at a point, Kano government been relocate some of the students in the name of say they can't even afford to feed them in boarding schools again, but they cited insecurity as part of the reason why they've been relocating them. Now imagine a number of parents now will be saying now by force. You remember, say, in northern part of the country, you get some parents will be saying you go even still need to dash them some certain incentives before they go allow their children to follow you to say they won't enroll them in school. Now with this new development now 25 children that they carry go. But this incident may convince 10,000 women or parents to say, I beg, sit down for house, may we dey look each other for face. I know one may they come kidnap you. So now waiting these people be the one way they don't already they achieve. On top of our security guys, the truth of the matter is that we don't even have them enough. I've been here this morning, whether the National Assembly or Senate been they talk say maybe they recruit 100,000 more. Maybe the 100,000 where they talk say they take care of them. I mean the politicians, now they want replacement for it. Because I can't imagine in my widest imagination say something no dey enough for you, but you allow almost 100,000 of them, which is representing almost 35% of policemen where we get to be taking care of politicians and VIPs here and there. Our soldiers, again, they are accomplices everywhere nationwide, and people are looking for job. I don't talk this thing repeatedly that can we get standard security, private security outfit in Nigeria that government will license, they will allow them to carry guns, they will be trained by our police and soldiers, they will equal to the tax like our police and soldiers. The only thing that will differentiate them is uniform, private uniform and public uniform. Let these people be taking care of our VIPs. Let them pay. They have the money. You get more people that will be looking for job. You ask them, you want to pay a graduate 300,000, 500,000. They will be beating their chest to say, I'm a security personnel. The way Nigeria and the reign security, you know, go there. But we don't do that. The little we have to protect the external aggression against your country, to even secure life and property of Nigerians, now waiting we see they carry up and down. So if we continue like this, federal government will employ tire. They will still be taking care of some of these guys. In fact, we even get more room to get more. Maybe now if they request for, they will say, oh God, we can only afford to give you 2. That time they will give them the enough for that they need. Because the standard of how they need to operate is not there. We've been talking about all these things. They enough. There's no any policy that says private companies should not be engaging soldiers again nationwide. There's no policy from government or any order from the presidency to say so number of people should not be following politicians again. We will hear that pronouncement, audio pronouncement, no enforcement, no implementation. So these people that they say, oh, they try their best now. Maybe they are just 4 in that location. Maybe they are 3 in that location. You now want to compare them to those people that they have a bigger firearms with them, and they are more than them. They will also pretend to just make them look like, okay, them to try their best. They can shoot towards any direction, It's just for people to hear the sound of a gun. Oh, please come, oh. But they were not able to, they were overpowered, whatever. They too, they scared for their life because they don't get enough of them. So, government should not just be romancing this talk almost every time. They should be serious about it. Reduce the number of people that are following politicians. We know the people that constitution talk say now must make them get security guys to guide them. If now only those people, will not be having this problem. But everybody, a councillor want to have 2 policemen at his back. Local government chairman, wherever they are going, they have them. You see them now. People are dying in the bushes. They are kidnapping our children. You saw what happened at the PDP yesterday. Police fighting each other. Tomorrow they will say, we don't take order from any of these politicians. But some of them follow. You understand? They follow politicians to the place. Some already were with the politicians. Both of them were now fighting each other. Meanwhile, all of them are taking order from only one source. So where are the counter orders coming from? The reason why I can never believe in politicians whenever they say, we know they take order from this one, it depends on the nature of the situation at that moment. Now go determine whether they are taking order from politicians or they are taking order from their gas. And unfortunately, now when you reach a time that is supposed to secure life and properties of common Nigerians, now that time and they wait for their order. But if now our politicians won't create their scene and drama, it is okay for them to take order from politicians.
Kola, your talk today loud, don't be small. But we will still come back to that. You see this talk. Thank God say you don't like cue us into the PDP matter. You go come next. But before we go there, Oga President Bola Tinubu don't come out and talk, say there was actually intelligence, say bandits won't go attack that side. You can't talk and say, despite waiting the intelligence way day, this attack still happen. You know, say they need to be more proactive. And then you don't send Vice President Shetima to go that side today, you know, to show that the government is with them. Why in they travel for meeting, G20 meeting and all the rest of it. Wait till you get to talk about this one. And also, you get where the Kebbi state government come out. Come they deny the reports because they say some people, anyway, they say they're troublemakers. So some people say they actually remove security presence from around that area a day before the attack happened. But Kebbi state government said that is not true. But Presido say there was intelligence reports that an attack was going to happen and still it still happened.
Yeah, unfortunately, if there was intelligence report, say it go happen and it still happen, it is unfortunate. Because I mean, they even talk about intelligence before, but if they don't already hear and say they come, it means say they're not proactive enough. Or it means say they need to dig deep to know and identify some people where they sabotage the security process. You can't downplay this because in every good situation, we get bad eggs. So if they cannot be able to identify those bad eggs, it go hard them to succeed in whatever move they are making. So that's on that. On the Oga President, where they travel, we talk, say, me in Vice go there. Like I always talk, Nigerians, you say, are you not fatherly? You are not playing a fatherly role. You're supposed to do this, supposed to suspend your trip. That one is none of my business. And they always talk and remind Nigerians, say, there is no any constitution where talk and say, if attack happen anyway, President must to always pay condolence visit. And I don't talk and say, if you won't do that one, you go do and tire. In fact, you go they move from one state to another because almost every time we they get these incidences everywhere. It now depends on his own discretion or how he liking people or how he wants even the own style, leadership style, they different. Will determine whether he need to be there or not. So in that kind of situation, he go use his own discretion. But my attention, they always go to waiting happen after, waiting action then take after, waiting be the result of that action we then take after. Now where me get interest, not who go there, who go say yeah sorry or not, because they will always go. Whether Oga President, governor was there yesterday. Would they bring the vice principal back? It won't. Does that mean that they will not even neglect the family in the next 2-3 weeks? No assurance. So if that not the case, now waiting will be the action and resort how to get out of this. Now we dey wait for, because every time they move from one place to another, we've not been seeing the result.
Okay, so now Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Waidi Shaibu, as he landed Kebbi yesterday will be Tuesday, he don't tell the Operation Fasten Yama, that's the soldiers them say, success is not an option. You get, he say we must find these children, act decisively, professionally, on all intelligence. Success is not optional. You get, he say they must get these children back. He even do meeting with vigilante people, with the local community leaders, tell them, say, now know this place, work with us, work with us. Do you think that's his action, the way he did handle the matter?
The word, though, not be action, no. The action are when we get result. If they bring those children back.
But is it not proactive? The way they talk, they do meeting.
It's reactive. It don't happen now. It don't happen now. After it happen, now they do the talk now. So it's reacting to what really transpired. So now when we now get result of that reaction, now we go know whether the action or the talk, they active. And now one day active is so simple for those girls to return. None of them should remain, because that girl still remain. Chibok girls still remain. And many of them like that. So we don't want them to remain. We even thank God, at least the number is a bit limited this time around, not that much. So we want those 25 girls to return.
They say now 24 now.
24 now. We want all of them to return. And not until when we hear, say, oh, some of their parents, don't they die because of trauma before they go secure their return. Let it be immediate, as soon as possible. These people rode bike, right? Yes. And they have limited space to cover within that period. So what happened to all the locations will be managed since all this one? At a point, they said we need to get some of this bush and this thing in some of
forest,
our
forest guards in our
bushes. Where is the result of some of these things? They will say it whenever problem day, and thereafter we forget or we move on. So we want result of that statement. When they achieve that result, we will commend them, and from this experience, they will learn more how to manage such crises eventually.
Anyway, they say this thing now don't cause tension for the area. Many families are now sleeping outside because they fear more attacks. Security forces, vigilantes, local hunters, they do search operations for nearby forests. Parents continue to gather for the school, hoping for updates, and then they say even prayer sessions are being held, you know, all over for the return of these children. Now, reactions. First Lady don't condemn, UNICEF don't condemn, different lawmakers, them don't come up like we just first talk. Lawmakers don't say 100,000 youths should be put into the armed forces immediately. You get, and then they still say make them investigate good. The money, what then they use, Victor mentioned that yesterday, that there was a safe school initiative program where being come out and money was pumped into it. On the newspaper, they say about 145, I think, is it million, a billion or so. Now, what's up?
The unfortunate part of that money, now still low money, not be free, then give us. We go still need to pay back. You understand? And if you're now talking about safe school initiative, waiting with the result, waiting with the outcome of some of these results, or the program where them they do. The question be say, if you ask me, I go need to also ask some of these guys where they in charge. Because we they romance some of these programs. And at the fear of many of them, we won't do intervention with that. And they always talk no matter how beautiful the proposal is or the content of the document is, any program where you want to charge true government officials in this country, just consider it, maybe you get result like 20 to 25%. And anybody will get that kind of mark for school. You know, saying a failure be that.
Yeah.
And that is just the simple way I can explain to you about that program.
Finally, for now, what thing you get to tell the parents and the people of Kebbi?
The parents, like as usual, they go keep on with their faith to God, and they go they pray, like they always talk about, because they are helpless in this kind of situation. They no fit enter bush, go they look for their children. They get people where would they use their own taxpayers' money to pay them to do this job. they need to mobilize. If we won't get what they call it, if they won't do election. I remember this just concluded an Abra election. I was watching the commentary live, how journalists been they do the analysis. In the course of the analysis, we just hear strange sound of helicopter. They fly everywhere. They say, oh, for you to know, say everywhere they secure. You can see the ambience of helicopter flying everywhere, this and that. So what happened to that kind of mobilization with this situation? Would their bike run faster than helicopter?
No.
Sometimes when these people see the bombardment, they run away, they leave those children. We've seen that kind of situation. When they were able to rescue those NYC guys, I think last week or last week, we commended the soldiers for doing a great job. They noticed the presence of empty buses and they swung into action immediately and they got those guys. By now, maybe we'll be talking about negotiating for the release of NYC corps members or potential one that they're on their way to camp, and we're talking about these girls too. That's the kind of atrocity these guys want. And whenever election is approaching like this, they want to really show, say, the situation with their full ground. And unfortunately, again, maybe because of this Trump threat again, it means also because I just noticed that immediately after this Trump here and there, they just intensified their attacks. And it's now everywhere now. One story for another. They killed a pastor last week with church members. I saw one headline yesterday too that they kidnapped another Catholic pastor and thereabout. And it has come a bit before now. So maybe now, with all this counter statement, I counter you, you counter me that they've been doing, federal government say this one, that one, say that one. They now really want to show themselves, say true, with full ground. So with that, wetin government get, it's unfortunate, but we just need to get result on top of our security situation. And the one wey go shock you pass be say, I dey always talk am, if the political will dey there, many of these things will not be discussing it, because the intel where our secret police been get, it dey enough to take care and manage some of these things. But when political will not dey there, when you have to think about what your future says about your political career before you think about the saving lives and property of people, then we may be managing it like this until when God will send that Messiah to us. But I'm not seeing it with the current situation right now.
Kolawole Omoni on that one say we need somebody we get political will. And where President Bola Ahmed Tinubu don't send Vice President Kashim Shettima to Kebbi State. Say make you go see the families of the school girls then we they kidnapped from that boarding school. Make you also go there, talk with them, let them know. Say the father of the country is with them. He also don't make a promise. Say the government they work to make sure say those girls are brought back. And then still on the matter, he said the attack, na very painful shock, very painful setback, but it can't they beg the communities, especially those ones then for those areas where security not too tight. Say make them work close with security operatives. He shall toilet for everybody. Anyway, later today will be Wednesday by God's grace, Vice President go show that side and then we go know wetin dey there. Now, leaving Kebbi State, make we come back to Abuja. Already, caller, you don't already been started to talk. Yesterday, normal day, we all sit down. The matter don't they do church since day before yesterday. Say there will be a showdown as the two faction of PDP. We don't they call them the Turaki faction and the Wike faction. Them been done fix meeting like almost same time, same venue, same location, everything. Yesterday. And when the matter reached there now, they say it not be small thing. According to wetin one of the newspapers here, it said for nearly 3 hours, police they shoot tear gas. As these rival groups, they battle for who get control of the Secretariat. In short, from videos then where you see, there was exchange of blows. Like it was fighting. There was blocking some people's convoy. And they say in all of this, Oga Wike sat down in his vehicle and things were happening. Now, they don't throw themselves to Raki's side, don't come and talk, say we actually feel say something like this go happen. And went to see commissioner. And commissioner of police assures, say there will be security. On getting there, they allow the other side enter, they no allow us enter. Anyway, in the end, they say Turaki side shift their own to later today for the sake of peace and everything. But waiting, I don't ask you this thing. Say, is it not yet time for Oga Presido to involve into this matter? Don't you think, say, this thing not only affect ordinary citizens?
Yeah, it's getting to that. And it is unfortunate, say, and go see the talks in our political affairs. And this one, authority now, both of them need. Don't forget, say, the talks they don't already expel Wike from the party.
Yeah, and those ones to expel.
And I've been telling you, say, if you reach this level, because many people have been asking, who is this Wike where they no go free come out from the party? And they always take and the rest one be say, he don't already planting, guys. He saw this coming, he quickly created a parallel leadership. So that if this one talk say this, another one go talk say. The moment I saw that breaking news, I know say there will be counter suspension or counter expulsion.
Yes.
And now waiting be happen with that. So if you check some of these things, for somebody where they thought they don't already expel into the drama continue. Police too, they show themselves. So I've been seeing interview of one journalist yesterday where they talk say they even identify themselves as a journalist. And they say, una too won't receive smoke, immediately they release them. Say even channels correspondent wake kit up well.
Yes.
I say they go on to say, oh, you sabi kit, they see not come for leg, tear gas. You understand? So if you check some of these things now, tomorrow, if one join body from Obodo Yibo talk out, then they maltreat people, human rights, this thing, they agree to record, they say no, then go counter them, say no be our country. That time then go remember saying a suffering country and many factors like that. Make we leave that one aside. Political party affairs supposed to remain political party. But like you've been talk, when the matter don't they come they disturb public and peace.
Public peace, road.
Then at that point, they need to do something about it. The unfortunate part of it be say people that are supposed to even calm the situation to restore peace now the people where they use here and there. For and against get police guys where they guide them. At that point when they do that assignment, they don't forget their uniform or who give them the uniform. They are representing the interest of person who carry them come that assignment. Now waiting them they do as we speak right now. So where this one is taking us to, it means say from the police point of view, sir, they don't even get coordination. Because every order of who to follow, not to follow, supposed to come from Oga. Oh, let us now assume that okay, they've already mobilized this person to they follow this person. And that person follow this one. How are they getting some of these people that are following them? Many of them, are they in elected position that they're supposed to have that kind of security guys? If the mobilization was there, what was the order? And who is giving that order? It is shameful when I hear say police talk, say, when politicians talk, say, now only police or soldier go fit give order for security to reign, for peace to reign in their state. Because when it is political drama, they order these people and they obey their order. So it is unfortunate. So in this kind of situation right now, it becomes a lead to something where we say go they affect people. For instance, now the one where no even tough reach this one in Kano say that they look for somebody, then carry bullets, then they should shoot, they kill children. So to say then kill people yesterday now in the name of politics, would they bring the person's life back to life? So I think they really need to know how to manage their situation. I for sit down well. May I watch that battle? May I watch that drama? If to say police will leave this thing out of them. Let these people face each other. Let them beat themselves. They be our parents, they be. Let their children at home watch them. You understand? Let them beat themselves. Let them watch them beating themselves. When they get tired, you never see two fight where we say nobody separates them. When both of them get tired, now both of them separate each other. I beg you. They go back each other. But in the situation whereby this one wants to show supremacy, you want fight, this one want control, and because of that, they are now taking order from politicians, not from this thing. I don't know. Politicians are taking, they hijack almost everything in the country. For instance, now, attention of the entire media to yesterday was on them. So almost everybody is taking order from them. Media agenda, they are not the ones setting it. They are the ones. So it is unfortunate. And I think it is time for the presidency to find a way of managing this situation. If they cannot manage it, let them deal with it internally. All of them are not respecting law, rule of law. But many court cases in court, they are not respecting it.
But is there anything in our constitution where talk say the INEC, they don't give INEC any power to just commot them from even political party? Because in this case now, where would they go now? It's becoming something else. Then go do that their convention. See yesterday now, they say even in the House of Representatives, it was a rowdy session because then they argue on the powers where INEC get to the monitor party activities. Now they say they no go now for that convention. Does it mean that those people are not even recognized? If they're field candidates now, can they not later disqualify them? So there's nothing where INEC or any of our election shall do to delist them from party. Because the way it's going now, this is just not the beginning. And how did they get here?
The condition, you know the how. We don't talk the how tire. The condition where INEC go feel delist you from being a political party. Maybe they don't emphasize this kind of situation. Even if they emphasize them, I know they sure say he also did democratic, say because the only thing they will use to wrap this up, they say internal crisis.
But the internal crisis is no longer internal. It don't external now.
This internal crisis where they tell you now, no, it's not. There's nothing external there. Only when they want to use it to disturb public peace, you now be saying they external.
Because yesterday they say women, youths came out with placard. They do not to Turaki must go.
Are you telling me that those people, they are external?
No, not ordinary citizens now. It disturbed us. They said there was. See, and now there was disruption.
I will not agree with you on that.
There was disruption of traffic.
Don't say ordinary citizen.
Yes,
they can't just come and pick me and say carry placard because I'm ordinary citizen here. You're ordinary citizen. Our production team are ordinary citizen. The moment they now engage you to say, collect this 5K, go carry placard to say no or to say yes. You are no longer ordinary citizen. Is it that at that point you are claiming to be a party member that you did not even belong to, but you must claim to associate with that party for you to have that moral standing to say you want to carry placard to say no to somebody. Me that I'm going to my normal lawful business, you can't engage me with placard, and I'm not a politician. The moment I agree to carry that placard, I'm a party person.
But you're still an ordinary citizen. So, you're still one of the hungry ones.
Now they talk, say whether they should delist or not. You can delist a party if the party is not performing. That's one of the conditions where Constitution recognize, say, may then delist. You contest for political power and for election nationwide, you don't even win a single polling unit, let alone a ward. Based on those conditions, they review your activities, or maybe you claim you be a political party, you get only one office in Abuja. Those are the conditions where then talk say INEC delist you from party, not this kind of crisis. Because I always talk and say, now some other political party, they will never ripe me. There's no any political party that is immune to a crisis. Labour Party, when they started their own drama too, it was like this now, fight here and there. Then they even give themselves blow. APC will be like AP is there now because they're in government. You know me say tomorrow they no go collect cutlass, say they do for somebody head. So they can't say because of that internal crisis, they should go and delist them. Because whether we like it or not, if you still want to check record, for instance, a party, even despite the dysfunction here and there, a party that still has 8 governors, maybe one is on the verge of defecting anyway, and they say 5 want to go and what have you. But if you have 8 you know what it means to have some parties have only one governor then get. Many of them don't even get. Many of them don't get local government chairman and they still remain. So based on that condition, INEC cannot just say want to delist a PDP. The problem now with INEC not going to that particular convention, I've been telling you, say it go hard them to go. Because plenty court cases for and against. So at that point, then they confuse which one to obey. Not until they lay the matter to rest. Either for them to all agree and settle out of court, or for the Supreme Court to say, okay, this is the rightful person way I recognize. Based on that, INEC will now know where to go. But with the condition where they for ground right now, they will rather sit on the fence. And I think they've done the best thing.
Okay, before we go to wetin Turaki talk, do you think say this Sigiaga between if Wike for no dey involved, that the reason why the thing loud where they fight, where they get supporters, now actually because of Wike? That's if Wike was not there, but we still get all the other Anyanwu, we still get all the rest of them. If for no day CB now like this,
we may say for no day like that, it must not even be there before things they happen. You know, these people, they make all things they happen. You understand? His presence may also cause issues. You understand? But whether it did there or not, we know where this drama be they come up, and it don't go end. The only thing we go make an end now for PDP to say, okay, I don't believe for now. Maybe I go do na 27 stuff. We know they drag things again. So they want to make the party toothless completely against 2027. You understand? The moment they discover, say, PDP no get any strength or any reasonable candidate will go fit counter 2027 bid, any political party will get that kind of population or that kind of potential, say, oh, this person go give us headache. You go just see, say, naturally, this drama, this crisis, go just shift from PDP now to that political party. It's part of their style of winning. So, many people concentrate in Nigeria, we concentrate more, rigging of election, we concentrate more on it to that day, the due day of election. But this part of what you are witnessing right now, now part of the rigging. It no starts in a day. They know the business. They know, say, the moment they secure this mandate, now next 4 years before they do another drama. So that's why they are investing hugely to this kind of a drama as we speak right now. Police, where they fight each other yesterday, you think say now inside the empty stomach, then go they fight like that. No, now when they go back, they get their pay, and it's unfortunate.
Okay, so rounding up on top this particular discussion, Tanimu Turaki don't call on Donald Trump. Say not be just a genocide, you suppose to talk. Say our democracy is at risk. He said, I call on all advanced democracy. He said, I'm calling on all other developed nations, all advanced democracy, come and save Nigeria. Come and save democracy. I cannot understand how a serving minister of a Federal Republic of Nigeria will be leading armed thugs with active cooperation of the police to come and create mayhem in the headquarters of our party. He said the international community is seeing the threat that we are going through, the threat that democracy is going through. They should come and save us. This is about Nigeria's democracy.
The same call that APC government made in 2014.
But somebody has said that they never made that call. I think the APC spokesperson.
Forget that. Say they will react.
Say during the 16 years of PDP, say they never ever made calls like this.
They will react. But then they always make the call. And tomorrow, if PDP they there again, other person will be making that call. And the reason why I say now, we always expose ourselves. Whether we expose or not now, with the small village, with social media, with sophistication of technology here and there, they are also witnessing the drama. It gets some MOU or some treaty, and then we will get signatory to now. We'll be saying with the day again with all these crises here and there. It's obvious, say, the ruling party no want make any main opposition to stay well in peace, especially with Wike factor. But the unfortunate part of it is that whoever they are calling now, they can only come and do their operation silently. They know their own diplomatic way of managing things like this. But they can't come openly to say, this is what we want to do to solve this problem or to make democratic system of government stay unsustainable. They may deprive us of so many opportunities where we do get and enjoy because they manage this kind of system of government. It may be part of the implication. But the direct intervention now, we go see Nigeria as a suffering nation, this and that, you don't need to encourage it to read and stuff. They will still blow the grammar. But unfortunate part of it, and the reason why some of these calls no to enter my head, we say, I know the people where they made the call now, if not them wear the shoe of that of APC, they may even do the worst. They are just changing that nomenclature running from pillar to pole. Oh, today I'm in APC, tomorrow I'm in PDP. But sincerely speaking, all these politicians, everything they are kicking against, they are preaching against right now, let them be in power. They now see it as normal formula. They legitimate illegality to make it a formula for them to deal with each other. And that is what they are doing right now.
All right, now as we go, before we go close mouth on top the matter, 44 members of House of Representatives don't ask President Bola Tinubu to use in constitutional power release Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB, from detention. They say, I beg, as soon as he can, say make he talk to the AGF to discontinue Kanu case and open door for political settlement. Just 3-4 minutes.
Yeah, the call is not out of point. The intention, I'm not too sure whether it is clear. The body language of the current government, really show say they want to peace become, because if you show there's a way then go subpedal and go see say things work out well for the man. The situation maybe the fear of how the situation will be in 2027 is still there. Some people they thought say then go control am, then go censure am, and they no go allow am to talk. If the guy say go they spread all over everywhere through the social media and what have you. So maybe his presence over there, to them, they feel like it's safer for them than releasing into the public. But we check almost similar case of wetin they accuse Gbos, Sunday Gbos. Now they accuse this man too. And thought say that one to John bail. They eventually arrest him for abroad. And Nnamdi Kanu too, they claim say John bail. Even if we claim say now because they can't attack him, his parent died. Now the reason why he left and ran for his life. Him too, they eventually arrest him for abroad. So if we check some of those cases like that, where they similar like that, now the same agitation. Gbos was agitating for Odua nation. Him too was agitating for Biafra nation. So if we check it and they don't already release Gbos, even though they may say they still have some pending cases, say that one a formality. So I see no reason.
People say the cases not really be the same. That Nnamdi Kanu actually, they say the things he was saying, like he incites violence and all the rest of it.
It go too. They always blow in own in Yoruba, but if you hear them too, it's more of incitement. So you understand? So there's nothing different, and there's no any difference from what they happened to Sunday and the guy. You understand? So if they really mean them, then go let the case out of court. They will find a political solution to it. Now the reason why I be the talk, say people will come from Nnamdi Kanu side, waiting then they tell presidency. When they reach where Oga Presido, they remember Nnamdi Kanu case, because it gets some move where they go make. The moment they sense your body language, they may want to take you out of the table. They know the way these things work. So the moment they also send that body language from Oga Presido, say no even 1 year at all. So they will not be ready to say the truth. Because they know that truth, they won't talk. It may deny them opportunity of 2027. So more of this thing is politics. If they really mean well to say Oga Presido, we are not giving you a single vote until you manage this in an Americano case. If they make it like a threat to him, he may want to pay attention to it, because people don't notice the current government say they don't just want to play with 2027. So they are tying almost everything around 2027 for him, and it didn't work well. So I see no reason why leaders from that location should not be able to solve this problem amicably and politically. But in a situation whereby they are even divided, they are divided. So with that one, some na politics na divide them, some na even tribalism, they even divide them. And maybe interest of money, where I get, where you see chop, where you no fit see chop, all these factors where they divide them, it don't even allow them to speak with a united voice, say we want this person to go. Because I know, say people will be people for that location. If they insist and they are not asking any other thing from Oga Presido, apart from free Nnamdi Kanu, I think he may also want to pay attention to them. Maybe with conditions, say, okay, if this happen, this is what will happen. And if this one no fit work, if I carry him this time around, they release him again. With that one, then to go fit talk to him, need to calm down. But to just allow him to be there, I think it not make sense. And if they know, say they no fit free him, make them fast track the trial. May know, say, okay, whether he did right or wrong, let the justice be served. so that we know where we dey go to. But this continued detention don't make sense.
But finally, what if the people no talk? But every, like other people have been talking. This not be the first time. With Sote Omoyele even try do a protest about it. People have been talking. Why President no they listen? Or President just doesn't even want to listen? Do they feel that he's more of a threat outside than still staying where he is? So
They know they attach emotion to judicial matter,
True.
regardless of whoever is talking. You understand? If they feel like releasing him is a threat to the entire country, they may not release him. You know me the number of people where they talk. You understand? But if they now see the VIP, the strong guys from that location, that will be giving the assurance that we'll be able to manage this guy, we'll be able to know what next we will do, we can predict it for you guys. If he's getting that kind of commitment from them, Nigerians can easily say whatever, they can go to social media. But if you get it from the leadership of that region, and all of them with a united voice, regardless of their political party, say, this is our commitment, traditional rulers or everybody, at least if not for anything. Before you can become a president in this country, you need 25% in each region as votes. So if you feel like other places can vote for you, if they choose not to render their 25%, you know what it means. So if now only that one again, then go even use together, traditional leaders, religious leaders, everybody unite together with a condition that they will be able to secure this guy and there will be no further trouble. I think that one will carry more weight than, everybody have been talking, then they should pay attention to their talk.
all right. So in conclusion for today's show, Kola.
In conclusion for today's show, my attention again go back to Kebbi. We want those girls to be released, and as soon as possible by God's grace. We will appreciate our security guys. They can do this thing for us.
And very good way for us to end the show this morning. We really do hope for good news. We hope, say, as the Chief of Army Staff don't come out now and they give marching order to all of the different operations, to everybody to come together, get these girls then back home to their parents. We hope for good news. We hope for good news. And for the issue of PDP, too, the more we see, the less we understand. But we'll continue today here to bring you the updates. And this now where we go wrap up the show. Don't forget, we are on all social media platforms at CHRICED Radio TV. We do Facebook, we do TikTok, we do X, we do YouTube, and we do Facebook. You just go there, like us, comment on all of our videos, follow us, and enjoy all of the programs. And if you see anything where you like there, or you also get maybe some community issues, and then you want us to come and even do a report there, you can also still invite us through our social media handles, because for on top CHRICED Radio and television, your matter now we own, and we did for www.cricedradiotv.com. Continue to enjoy yourself, continue to enjoy all of the programs will come up on the show later, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same station, for another edition of Inside Nigeria. Till then, God bless you, God bless Nigeria, and God bless CHRICED.